Hello everyone. Sorry for the delay, but hello everyone. So we'll be dealing with December second week current affairs. Fine. So in this, the first most important one is PM portion, right? So actually, the word portion is given like this. Portion. PO stands for portion, which is about nutrition. Sha is for Shakti, energy. N is for Nirman. Okay. So that is to build energy through providing food. Remember, this program was earlier popularly known as midday meal program. It is considered to be one of the biggest program in the world, mainly because of number of students who have got benefited from this particular aspect. Now, given this particular one, recently Government of India, on the basis of labor report, okay, labor survey, remember, uh, for a village in a school, okay, so let's say there are some 50 students. Per student, they will tell this much be the price, and they will give that much money to the school. And it is up to the school to ensure that they are providing the nutritious food that the government has prescribed with that money. Okay, so let's say I have been given 100 rupees, I have to utilize that 100 rupees effectively. But the problem is, it has been 10 years since they have fixed an amount, and we need to keep on increasing the amount considering the inflation in picture. So, Labor Bureau, which provides data with respect to CPI, okay, Consumer Price Index, it has told that there is inflation, and because of this inflation, it is very important for us to increase the prices. So, why is this issue in news? It is in news because it has been accepted by the government, and government has increased the amount that must be given to these people. So because of that, it is very, very essential. Now, when we consider this, you see, under this particular one, CPIRL is considered. Okay. If you check here, this is very, very essential. See, per student, per meal quality, what all ingredients must be there? This can be prelims question, okay? Where they will ask you in the midday meal scheme or PM portion, if you take, how much amount of pulses must be present? So there must be 20 grams of pulses for Bal Vatika and primary, 30 grams for upper primary. Vegetables 50 grams and 75 grams, oil 5 gram and 7.5 grams. See, spices and condiments, fuel as per the need. Okay. So as I told you, portion, Shakti, Nirman. And please understand, it is not central sector scheme. See guys, whenever something is central sector scheme, that money will be completely provided by the central government itself. If it is centrally sponsored scheme, some amount of money will be given by the state governments and some amount of money will be given by the central government. Okay, so this is very, very essential for us, guys. This I want you to make a note. Okay, this can be asked in the exam. So now the calorific value of a midday meal at the upper primary stage has been fixed at a minimum of 700 calories and 20 grams of protein by providing 150 grams of food grains per child per school day. This I want you to make a note. Okay. See, whenever there is nothing for us to explain, at least you should have some clarity on the factual data that will be asked. That is the intention of giving you this. This is purely prelims oriented, where questions will be asked about this particular type of factual data. Okay. Now, see this. In this scheme, social audit will be made. That is, villagers will sit and they will tell, yes, in the school, our children got this much amount of food every day. Then only the money will be given. Okay. And this has also given some extra benefits for aspirational districts and districts with high prevalence of anemia. See guys, in some areas, the people are anemic, and because of that, it is very, very essential for us to take care of such children. So wherever there is high incidences of anemia, they are planning to give extra benefits to them. Similarly, when we are talking about aspirational districts, what is the meaning of aspirational districts? There have been some survey being made in the country where in several sectors like education, food, health, and other factors, some districts are very much behind. And government should focus more on such districts and help them to compete with other districts. So, identifying the weaker districts and providing them additional benefits is done through this particular one. And here, who will provide the food grains and all? It will be provided by farmers producer organizations, and at the same time, it will also be provided by fine. And then we normally observe that women organizations, women self-help group will be used. Okay, women self-help group will be used to cook food and all. Right. So this is one important thing that I wanted you people to know. Can you just make a note of this? Show the box. Please make note of this. This as well. Okay. Yes. Yes. So guys, The second important issue in the week was about removal of vice presidents. Okay, removal of vice president. Uh, Today's vice president is always at controversy right from the time he was, governor of Bengal. Okay, so Congress wanted to remove him. Forget about the politics. Okay, UPSC will be more interested in this particular aspect. Where? What is the procedure? See, whenever any issue like this comes into picture, first you need to look at the appointment. Okay, remember, vice president is elected by an electoral college, correct? And in that electoral college, there will be members of Lok Sabha, there will be members of Rajya Sabha. There will be both elected members also and appointed members as well when it comes to vice president, correct? Second, states are not involved in the elections of the vice president. And the moment he is appointed, he is given the role of chairperson or chairman of Rajya Sabha. So he is mostly representing Rajya Sabha and not Lok Sabha. Fine. So, as he is considered as head of Rajya Sabha, see guys, the only purpose of vice president in India is in case if there is any problem for the president, we should keep running. So the government should keep going on. That is only reason why vice president is elected, else vice president will do all the duties as chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. As he is part of Rajya Sabha, we normally try to say that he has an important role. Okay, so he must be neutral and at the same time he should run the session. Now, whenever I want to talk about his removal, okay, whenever I want to talk about his removal, I must be aware that he can be removed only by introducing the bill in Rajya Sabha. Okay, the bill cannot be introduced in Lok Sabha, it can be introduced in Rajya Sabha. And in Rajya Sabha, you should have majority which is considered to be absolute majority. What is that? It is like total members of the house, that is that particular house, divided by 2 plus 1, if you consider. That means 50% of the people of total number of people. So if at all I am taking it as 245 divided by 2. If I am considering 122.5, that is 123. So 123 should vote irrespective of the number of people present and voting. Okay, it's not simple majority. Okay, it is not special majority, absolute majority. Remember, in our constitutional process, we do not use absolute majority much. It's very, very rare that we use absolute majority. Okay, in very, very rare circumstances, we will go for absolute majority, and this is one such thing. And once the bill is accepted, 14 days prior notice must be given, and then everyone will come, people will participate, In that participation, okay, at the end, the bill has to be accepted with 50%. There will be debate and all. After that, once the bill is passed by Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha has to accept it. This is what they tell. Okay, whenever you use the term, Lok Sabha has to accept it. Then Lok Sabha has to pass it through simple majority. Remember, simple majority means half of the people present and voting. Remember, guys, this word is very important. Whenever you see the term accept, that means what? It is simple majority and not special majority. Okay. So, this is about vice president's removal. I just want you to know, some people were telling me, sir, we need articles. That's why. Like, this will be uploaded in my Telegram channel. Okay. At Sandeep underscore Mahajan underscore Sir. Yes, every day we are giving updates here. Please try to utilize the opportunity. Okay. Then this. Section 498A, harassment. Okay. So now, dowry harassment, sexual harassment, or harassment by the family members is one of the serious concerns that we are seeing today. So till now, we always used to hear about how women were suffering after marriage. But here, we are coming across a case which showed that men are also victims of harassment by the family. Now, the newspaper article and the factual data that I have given here, you check this. Okay. So, from 2017 to 2022, if you take, more women have died by suicide, than men due to marriage related issues. Okay. Due to marriage related issues. And 52.5% of all female suicide victims in India are housewives. I hope you are writing down. That's why I'm giving you gaps. Okay. This is for your essay writing skills. It is family problems not related to marriage for the period forms 30.8% of total suicides by men. Please write down these facts. Fine. Now, let me tell you the issue is, I'm not interested in the factual data, but trying to tell you the issue. See, Indian society topic, sociology, anthropology, anywhere if you want to write, always remember that there is something called as sex and gender. Okay. Sex is purely biological. That means men are there, women are there, transgender is there. Okay. Men, I can tell by the body, men, I can tell by the body, woman, I can tell by the body, transgender. That is sex. Gender is characteristics, characteristics attached attached by society. It is sociological. That means men has to be strong, men should not cry. In a family, men should not commit suicide. He is very brave. Like, he should face the circumstances. Women should always cry. Woman is made only for household work. She cannot go out. Even if she goes out for work, she has to come back and do all the works. This is gender. Okay. So now I want you to argue your answer in this particular form. Okay. So when men are suffering due to marriage related issues, okay, when men are suffering due to marriage related issues, then should we change the law and bring men also as victims? This can be a question. Okay. Now my argument here is, when you see men as just biological, and then if you expect, see, women die more, it is all about the numbers, right? So I'm showing you that 25,000 women died. Okay, I'm showing you 25,000 women died, 21,000 men died. So many newspaper articles and all tried to prove that more women are dying than men. See, even if 100 people are dying, that doesn't matter. Okay, even if 100 people are dying, that doesn't matter. What is important here is argument from your side. Your argument in the exam should not be on the basis of this. You should talk about gender. That is, why should we say that a punishment or harassment only occurs for women? Why are we not ready to accept that harassment can occur even for men? Correct? It can occur, yes. There are some strong women who torture. There are some families who torture men also. We have seen many videos of that, which may be fake, which may be true. But what I'm trying to tell is, please bring in the concept of sex and gender and try to argue your point here. You say, according to 498, women, if they are under any sort of harassment, then justice is provided to them. Why not men? On what basis men are not included under this? You can give positives also, you can give negatives also, but my point is, argue sociologically. Okay, it's your choice, but argue sociologically. What is sociological? Society has given certain norms. That is, men should be like this, women should be like this. So according to that, we are trying to say that men death due to family harassment should not be considered, whereas women death due to family harassment must be considered, is not correct. That's what I wanted to talk in this particular aspect. There's nothing much. Okay. Now, Indian Aviation Bill. Okay, Indian Aviation Bill. The new bill that has come is Bharatiya Vayuyan Vidheyak Bill. Okay, just write this term. Bharatiya Vayuyan Vidheyak Bill. Okay, now you see, guys, before this we had Indian Aircraft Act of 1934, which has been modified. Now, airlines, when we are going for any sort of aircraft movement within the country, there are certain regulations that needs to be made. Remember, airspace, when I say, Okay, airspace, when I say, normally from the ground surface till 12 kilometers will be considered as controlled airspace. Okay, controlled airspace will be till 12 kilometers. And above this, if any country goes, we call it as uncontrolled airspace. Till here, controlled airspace. Above this, it is uncontrolled airspace. And whenever we are talking about, controlled airspace, let us say an aircraft will enter into the country, then they should tell to the ground station who they are. And if they tell, I want to go to Nepal, so India will give a route how to go to Nepal. Similarly, if they are going above, they need not inform us, but whenever they need help, they can ask. There will be some areas called as restricted zones. The meaning of restricted zone is in a particular time period. Okay, let us say in Delhi, Republic Day parade is going on, or Independence Day celebrations are going on. On that day, you will not be allowed to fly. So restrictions, if they are imposed on any particular day or particular time in particular area, for example, flying is permitted only for Prime Minister, flying is permitted only for defense, right? Restrictions will be there. Prohibited basically means on that you will not allow anything to go. Taj Mahal, Puri Jagannath Temple, Tirumala Temple, Jamia Masjid. So many areas we normally don't allow, any aircrafts to move because of security purposes, Parliament building and all. And when it comes to danger zone, okay, where your missile testing centers and all are going up. So, Sriharikota, APJ Abdul Kalam Islands, in those areas, we are not going for what we call as danger zone. On that, we don't allow anyone to go. Now, one of the most important thing that I want you people to know with respect to airspace is that, or Aviation Act is that, see, not only movement, they also want more and more vehicles to come. So it is expected that we will have 1,100 aircrafts in India, and we have approximately what you call it as airports coming in tier 2 cities as well. You might have heard of a scheme called UDAN, Ude Desh Ki Aam Nagrik. So from all these points of view, it's very important for us to build certain things. It's just a technical thing, guys. What we are trying to do is some radio communications and all, which were under Department of Telecommunication, will be given to Director General of Civil Aviation. That's it. So that is very, very important for your understanding. Fine. Rest all is not so important. This is very, very important for you guys. Again, this is a report given to us from mains point of view. So to this week, I had more of mains points. That's why I'm showing you, because these are all factual data, nothing much to explain. Okay. So please see. When it comes to India skills report, okay, so it is given by Talent Assessment Agency VBox, and it says that Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh are extremely good when it comes to employment. Okay, the overall employability in India, okay, how many people are capable of providing employment? If we say it is 54.81, highest is in Maharashtra, followed by Delhi and Karnataka. This is very, very essential for us. And all other programs you are aware, don't worry. From internal security point of view, okay, internal security point of view, we have one important topic, and this can be a direct mains question for you. Okay, mule bank we tell. What is a mule bank? See guys, in a rural area, in a rural area, there will be some guy who doesn't know how to operate a bank account. He will be using some small mobile phone and he doesn't know how to read messages as well. Now, such people's bank account has been taken by some people, and what they will do, they will give that bank account for crores of money transactions. The moment the money comes, they will transfer it to multiple other accounts and they will close it. Or that person will even not be aware. I have seen multiple cases where, like, they will tell, okay, in your account, some 90 lakhs have been deposited by mistake. And that guy has asked, if you go and ask, sir, my balance is showing 90 lakhs, then they will tell, acha, someone has put it by mistake, we have put it on hold, you cannot withdraw, wait, we are going to send it back to him. So like this, they try to manipulate and try to use. Every day, our agencies are trying to find 4,000 mule bank accounts. For example, you might have heard nowadays in telecommunication, like, work from home opportunity. If you get any calls like that, telegram, investment and all, please don't trust them, is what you listen continuously, correct? So when you are seeing such type of things regularly, then we try to say that where is the money going to, which account? So now let me say I sent 5 lakh to someone. Now I will go to the bank and identify that particular account and go to his house and file a case against him. But when police go to that person's house, he will not be aware about it at all. When you go to the bank, they will tell, we don't know, sir, it's all online. So such accounts are called as mule bank accounts. A mule bank account refers to a bank account that is used by criminals for illegal activities, including money laundering. Okay. These individuals, known as money mules, unknowingly become part of illegal schemes when their accounts are used to launder stolen or illicit funds. They will become victims without knowing that they were involved in this process, and police will come and they will criticize them or arrest them. That is the thing that they are trying to tell. So please understand, mule bank account, it's a new term where, like, a illiterate person's account will be used by illegal activities. Okay. Now, National Mission on Natural Farming. Okay. You might have heard about zero budget natural farming. Okay. Without using any chemical ingredients, by using Jivamrutam. Jivamrutam is prepared by adding cow urine, jaggery, little bit cow dung, like, and they will also try to mix seeds and all into it. Like, before adding it to the, what do you call it, as ground, that is seeds, before using it, they will dip in it, jaggery, they mix a lot of things. That is called as Jivamrut. For seeds, they call Bijamrut. They make, they dip, and then they use. So this is being called as zero budget natural farming without using chemical fertilizers. Now, the main intention of this program is to increase this. Okay, both central and state governments will come together and they want to reach at least to 1 crore farmers, like, 1 crore farmers, and ensure that people utilize this process and reduce the usage of chemicals. Okay, that is what they're talking about. I think Karnataka is the pioneer in it. and Karnataka is doing extremely good with respect to this. Okay. Okay. See guys, nothing much. Nepal's Prime Minister visited China and he has agreed to be part of Belt and Road Initiative of China. And Belt and Road Initiative looks like this: one belt, one road, or what do you call it as Maritime Silk Road. I have explained this in international relations classes as well. Those people who want to understand international relations in detail, you can watch our videos available at a very low cost. Okay. This Nepal has joined, guys. What exactly they have joined, no one knows. So, they joined 5 years back also, 4 years back also. Every year they tell we are joining, but no program is being done. That's where the aspect is. So don't worry. World Solar Report. Okay, World Solar Report. See, uh, we are all planning. We are all planning to increase the solar energy. China is the pioneer in it. China contributes approximately 40% to solar energy in the world. Not just in production of solar energy, the solar panels, glass, everything. Who is doing it? What do you call it as? China is doing. This is one of the main reason we normally try to look at it. India is 5 to 6%. India is also planning to increase this. But one of the basic problem we have is we do not have proper batteries. China has good quality of batteries. That is why China is seeing success. Okay. Nothing much, guys. China is there. India is also going slowly with respect to this. Yeah. UNEP's Champion of the Earth Lifetime Achievement Award. Okay. Remember this particular one. We have a person who is known as Madhav Gadgil. Gadgil Committee on Western Ghats is there. He has done a research on Western Ghats where he told Western Ghats is in danger, and if you want to protect it, then 75% of Western Ghats must be declared as ecological sensitive area, and you should not allow farmers or anyone to go into that particular area. So for that particular thing, they have given Champion of the Earth Award. Lifetime achievement is given to Madhav Gadgil. Very, very important, guys. In prelims or many other aspects, they will ask. Modi ji has also got for policy leadership in 2018. Purnima Devi Burman was given in 2022 for entrepreneurial vision. Okay, but Madhav Gadgil is little important for us. So it's better if you can see his particular thing. Okay, nothing much, guys. We have launched Probhat 3, European Space Agency's mission. Okay, mission life is for 2 years. Don't worry about all this. If it is of India, you must be worried. If it is not of India, just get to know that Probhat 3 is of European Space Agency launched by India. Okay. Now, you see, world's first carbon dioxide to methanol. Okay, carbon dioxide to methanol plant has been made. It is at Vindhyachal facility of NTPC, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, in Uttar Pradesh, NTPC has come up with first carbon dioxide to methanol conversion. Remember, guys, carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, correct? And we have to reduce it at any cost. So, I will go for carbon capture. Carbon capture. I am going to capture carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. And then I will use solar energy or wind energy. Okay. I will use solar energy. That means I'm using electricity, guys. And I will go for cathode and anode. That is, I will go for electrolysis. Electrolysis. From electrolysis, I will keep it in water. From water, hydrogen is separated. Okay, hydrogen is separated. So I got carbon dioxide and I will use hydrogen. Then I will get methane and methanol. This methanol can be used for medicines, industrial things. It's also industrial, what do you call, acid, right? In syringes, many other aspects this can come into picture. So, carbon dioxide, if I can convert it into methanol, I am trying to reduce carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. At the same time, I will be using it for other purposes also. This will help me to reduce dependency on other products. Okay, so this is what they are trying to talk in this particular one. I have given you, it is also called industrial alcohol, I told you, right? Don't worry, just go through this particular aspect once, guys. Okay, so guys, uh, geography complete course is available, guys. International relations complete course is available. Environment and ecology basics are available, and I'm giving you at 499. So make use of it. Geography is just 3000 rupees complete module. So all this is given at Sandeep Mahajan Academy app. Okay. This week information was mostly from mains point of view. That's why I did not explain much. Okay. Or else you can directly contact me always. Fine. Thank you.